In remote music lessons, you want to clearly hear your student. All the details and nuances matter, otherwise bad habits and mistakes remain undetected. Today, let's talk about audio quality and what can get in the way of clearly hearing your student. There are 4 main factors that affect audio quality. Number 1, and literally number 1, is the microphone. We all know how an external quality microphone significantly enhances audio quality. Even a $40 microphone put in the right place helps a great deal. But sadly, few students have a sophisticated audio setup. That's why we are testing Melodisto on cheap and dated hardware such as Chromebooks and old Windows 7 laptops. And in today's audio demos, I'm not going to try to impress you with expensive hardware. Quite the contrary, we are intentionally using a cheap Chromebook with just the built-in microphone, as this resembles the reality. Number 2 is digitalization quality. All video conferencing systems need to convert sound waves into digital data. The main factors here are sample rate and bit depth. From that perspective, Melodisto offers specs that exceed CD quality. It has the same specs as Zoom's new Fidelity audio option. In a bit, we're going to talk more about how Melodisto compares to Zoom. Third is audio compression. Digital audio streams are always compressed to save bandwidth. That's worthwhile mentioning because audio compression reduces audio quality. But with today's compression algorithms, of all the factors here, this is the one that matters the least. And number 4 is audio enhancements. All video conferencing apps try to enhance audio quality. They try to keep the volume level steady, filter out background noise, and they try to prevent acoustic echo. Audio enhancement is great for people talking in offices or in Starbucks, but here is why these 3 audio enhancement techniques are an issue for remote music lessons. Auto-adjust microphone volume, or sometimes called auto gain control, means the microphone's amplification will dynamically adjust depending on the loudness of the sound source. For video chats, that's a good thing, because as users move closer or farther from the mic, the volume will remain the same. But it's frequently an issue for instruments that have a high attack, or when the metronome is clicking. It can lead to a phenomenon called ducking. Here's an example. I'm playing just one organ note with a metronome for demonstration. Notice how the note's volume seems to pulsate with every beat. That's because the metronome's beat triggers the volume to be dampened for a split second. This phenomenon is called ducking. With Melodisto, the teacher can disable auto-adjust microphone sensitivity on the student's computer. Now the ducking disappears and you hear a steady note again. This option is disabled by default, and enabling it is only useful if the mic is too far away from the instrument and you need all the amplification you can get. Next is noise suppression. Noise suppression is actually a good thing, even for music lessons. It's just in some situations it obscures a note's sustain or very quiet notes. That's particularly noticeable in piano lessons when the student has to use the pedal. Notice the use of the pedal is much more audible and the sound is overall clearer. However, there's more white noise. That's the downside of disabling noise suppression. Lastly, there is echo cancellation. Echo cancellation is very useful if you are not wearing headphones, but echo cancellation can have side effects. First, it's another reason why you might experience ducking, and second, it adds noticeably more time lag to the audio signal. So disabling echo cancellation is beneficial, but only if you and the student are both wearing headphones. Now, since we mentioned Zoom earlier, I guess we all applauded Zoom back in 2020 when they introduced their high-fidelity audio options. They let you switch your computer to a higher sample rate, as well as disable the 3 types of audio processing we just mentioned. That means you can configure it to be on par with Melodisto's audio quality. But here's the catch. In Zoom, you can only apply these settings on your own computer. That means now you rely on your students to follow intricate setup instructions. And there's no easy way for you to check whether it's configured properly during a lesson. But even if it is, you will realize that these settings have to be adjusted depending on the situation. And that's where Melodisto is different. It allows teachers to remote control their students' audio settings on the fly. That means from your computer, you can configure various options on your student's computer as the situation requires. I hope this video gave you insights into audio quality and why Melodisto's remote audio settings are invaluable for remote music lessons. Thanks for watching.